There we go. That seems like we're back alive. All right. Terrible service area there before. Sorry about that. Thanks, Stark, for the help. I apologize anybody who's jumping back in. I see there's a second person in here. I want to make sure that Ty and Ace did not lose their remote raid pass. We still have got a lot of time left in that raid. I can make another attempt at helping them out. 27 minutes left. So I'm going to actually text Ace and make sure he completed it. Were you able to complete that raid? There still is 25 minutes left on it. Thanks, Ace. Thank you. All right. I'm going to find another raid to get to that hopefully is not such bad coverage, bad service coverage. So let me jump in here. Where is, there's a lot that are not starting right now. I'm definitely not going back to that one. What's the next one to start? So let me bring something else up here. Gyms. Where is Cresselia? There's Cresselia there. Anything up this direction? Wow, they have a lot of raids starting, but nothing started. I'm looking around pretty far. There's nothing that started anywhere nearby. Let's start some raids, people. There we go. That one is reachable. It's 40 minutes time left, and it's only an 8-minute drive. All right, I'm back in the chat. Glad that worked out, Ty. I was concerned about that. I texted Ace. I've got his cell phone number, and he said that you two were able to complete that raid. So that's excellent to hear. I have 8 minutes till the next Blacephalon raid. Unfortunately, I was not able to complete that one because that service area. And I'm honestly very surprised because this is in the middle of a very populated area. That we've got such a bad dead spot, but there are a bunch of towns that don't like people jumping in, they don't want cell towers in their towns. Is the best way to put it. All right, it is getting a little bit chilly in this car for me. My phone is cooled off. Make the temperature something more reasonable. And I have 7 minutes till the next raid. Axo, welcome. Thanks for jumping in. So if there's anybody here who's new, I'm adding people to do remote raids. And yep, you got your remote pass and you got the raid completed. That's what's important. So I want to make sure of that. I don't like doing raids that have very little time left just for that exact reason. I have had too many crashes in the game that I don't want to take the chance of anyone else losing it. So I've got 6 minutes till the next Blacephalon raid. Got tons of time. No, I live in good joke. Yeah, there's Amish are closer to Ace though than me. I'm about an hour away from Amish. I live about 2 hours away from Ace, driving wise. So the Amish country is probably about in the middle between us. So we're going to. This area is extremely populated. This is the commuter area. Everybody commutes here to New York City, or used to. It's lots of trains in the area go to New York City. So there's a bunch of spots where people don't want to have cell towers, so they'd rather have terrible service and then get good cell towers. This is an interesting. I got stopped at a light right here, so I'm going to show you guys. Not a lot of churches in this area look like this. There's kind of a bit of a fancy church. You can't see it very well, but I'll give you guys a quick little view of this church right here. Let me zoom out a bit, and you can see it's got some gold towers and stuff like that. But I'm about to drive, so I'm jumping back out. So, did this stream just crash? It did crash because I went to my camera. I am not going to do my camera anymore today. So let me restart here in just a moment. There we go. Now we are very close to live. I can see that right now. We are 5 seconds delay. That's what I wanted. So I'm not going to go to my camera anymore. That looks like that keeps causing it. So we got about 4 more minutes to the next Blacephalon raid. Yep. Ashton, I'm very close to timing out for 24 hours there. Not a problem. No problem at all, guys. I'm just enjoying driving around, chatting with you guys, answering questions. I do have a Blacephalon raid coming up. I see there's a lot of people watching in here, so feel free to jump in, say hello. I have a couple people that I'm going to invite to the raid that I'm going to be coming up on in about 3 minutes for the Blacephalon raid. Happy to add in people that want to do raids. Come into the chat, say hello, act like a person, and and then I can add you in. I need to know things like if you're looking to do remote raids, and what is your in-game name, and then I'll share my trainer code. So I remember that there was some people that before the stream crashed, some people that were able to, that wanted to get some raids in. I'll invite them. So almost there, a couple minutes left to get to this next raid. Shameless promo. We're not, there's no such thing as shameless in our channel. We're promoing. Why should we shamo it? So yes, please don't forget to like. And if you want to chat, you got to subscribe. It's free to subscribe. It's free to like. Love all those likes, love all those subscriptions, and love helping out the community here. So if anyone here has any raids that they want to do, come in, say hello. And yeah, I got out of that bad service area and I ain't going back. I don't care if you ask me to at this point, but 2 minutes away. If anybody wants to do more raids throughout the day, I'm probably going to be ending in about a little over an hour from now. I don't know, Ace, are you going out today? I'm curious if you're going to be, if you're able to go out today and do your regular stuff. So. Hey, Pibble Jr. I will be inviting you to a raid. I can see it. It's just in the distance. Let's see, is it on my radar yet? Yep, there we go. So I'll be inviting you to this raid coming up right down here. And I'll invite some other people that are doing it. So anybody else who's in the chat, I see a lot of people hanging out. Jump in the chat, say hello. Now would be a good time to jump in. All you have to do is just say hello, and then let us know your in-game name and if you're looking to do remote raids. I'll even invite people not for remote raids if you have a specific research you're trying to complete where you have to add a friend. Happy to do that. But I don't just add friends to add friends. Other than that, I've got way too many friends in the game. So let's see. Oh, it's a nice big church here. So hopefully I can park here safely. And let's see, where can I go? So I just passed by it. Let's see, will this get me around? Yes. I'm gonna go that way. So legit play only here. So if anybody here who wants to jump in the raid, I'm about a minute away from starting it up. So Ace, are you doing a stream today? I'd love to let people know about that. After I'm just doing it till a little after 10 a.m. my time, so a little more than an hour from now I'll be doing it for, because that's when these Blacephalon raids go away. So that's what I'm here to do, is to help the community out and get some Blacephalon raids in. All right, so I'm going to be right here. Hang on one second, folks. I gotta send a text or something. On the road. Somebody came in and asked me a question on my text messages I gotta answer, so I apologize. All right. So, all right, I'm going to be inviting people to this raid now. Yep, all right, so I got a few people to invite in. I'm going to start the raid now, Tyler. Let's get the live going. Yep, looks like we're very close to live, so you're welcome to come in, Tyler. CC, I'm inviting you, and I'm gonna get you in, Pibble. P. All right, so I sent out raid invites. So anybody wants to snipe in, please do. And we just sent out a bunch of invites. Smiley Pibble Jr., very good. You guys are in. Let's see if we can get anybody else in. Letting people snipe in is good. Raj, snipe in a raid? I don't think that's possible. Tyler's in. Anybody else who wants to snipe in? I can invite some more people. Let's see who's on my new friends list here. That might do it. Let's see, they're not online. Here, let's do this. Let's do friendship level. Reverse sort it. I got a few seconds left. There we go, Knowles. I don't know if you guys want to jump in, but I got you guys. All right, we got a few people in, sounds good. So Raj is not rating it again. Dark, I don't know if you heard earlier, but my friend Aurora got Shiny Blacephalon, so there's always that possibility. Plus I got 2 on my account, so lots of your friends have it. One fun thing about this, about Blacephalon, is that its special move, or a legacy move as we call it, is called Mind Blown, and it literally will take its head and throw it at you, and it'll explode, and then it will then it will instantly grow its head back. So that's where the mind-blowing part comes. And I haven't seen it used in any PvP or anything like that, but apparently it's exactly what it does. You know what, for the next raid, I'm going to actually make sure that it's on my team. I'll get one that's got the mind-blowing. I want to see it do it in the raid. I didn't get the first time I was around, I'll say that. All right, I'm gonna look for the next raid. I'm not watching chat. Look at all you people that I got better friendship levels with. All right, where are we at here? There's gotta be another raid. Man, there are so many that are coming up. Why are none of these popping? All right, I'm definitely not doing that one again. Look at you, Tyler. Made the screen. You're a big traveler, huh? Dark also, not surprising. Dark. No shinies. Sorry guys, I'm not watching the chat. I'm trying to figure out where to go next. Let me do something here. Let's hide some of this. And that's where we're at now. I want to start heading towards home. What's that? Ooh, there's one that direction. There's one there. Hopefully, I think I'm going to go to that one next. All right, coming back in the chat. So I have another raid coming up in about 10 minutes, another Blacephalon. So if anybody here wants to do a Blacephalon raid, anybody who's in the chat, feel free to jump in, say hello. I'll happy to add you in. What I want to know is if you have what your in-game name is, I'll be able to do it. So I would like the NFL battles to commence right now. I want to see full-out war in the chat here between all of you NFL painful people. Here's my issue. My Giants, New York Giants, are terrible, and for 2 years in a row, they decide to win their last 2 games to make it so they're in the worst position to get in to get a good draft pick. So I really don't understand what they're trying to do. So no, Raj can make excellent throws. Raj just thinks that it doesn't make a difference if it's an excellent throw, even though the numbers say that there's a large difference. An excellent throw gives you a 40% higher chance of catching versus 25% for a great throw and 10% for a nice throw. But nope, doesn't mean that that's the case. So yep, Raj is definitely one of those people that doesn't think that it makes a big difference there. You didn't catch it, Smiley. That's too bad. Well, I got another one coming up. Hopefully you can catch this next one. I don't know if you know the circle lock trick, Smiley. Let me know if you know how the circle lock trick works, because I can show you how it works. Unfortunately, I am not able to do it, but it's something I can show you. Let's get this Meowth here. Anything with dust, I catch. All right, I am headed to the next raid. It's looks like it's a 6-minute drive from here. All right, I'm going to be a little bit less watching the chat for a few minutes. I got a few cars I got to wait for it to happen. This. Let's try not to mess up driving today. Do I have too many? Yeah, I do have too much rare candy. I'm gonna just drop some more on here. That'll hopefully give me some bag space. Raj is working from home today, I can tell. So anybody here wants to jump in the raids that I'm doing, feel free to jump in the chat, say hello, and we can help you get some raids in. So I got mainly doing Blacephalon raids, but I'm happy to do any other kind of raid that you guys want to do. We can do remote raids. All right, spun this already. I am tired. Actually, I forgot I have a snack from yesterday still in the car. So I have a question for you guys. I was in a stream last night and chatting with somebody who is into anime and some other things. And they were saying that it would be a good idea to watch the new Horizons show, Pokemon Horizons show. And then somebody suggested even before that, instead of watching Horizons, would be to just go through all the movies first. I've seen only Detective Pikachu is the only movie that I've ever seen. And that's not considered one of the anime movies for obvious reasons. So I'm curious if anyone else here in the chat would agree with go through the movies and then watch Horizons. I think I may start that up. Yes, I've never seen any of the movies, Dark. We've talked about this in the past. Dark in his stream deck. So everyone in that stream last night that I was in was somebody who, her name is Steph Anime. I had never seen her before, but I was in the stream chatting a little bit and asked the question of what does she and what does the chat recommend to watch. So View at night on Discord, I would like it, but I'm just so afraid of getting, I know Raj does it and some other people do it, but there's too many chances of issues there. I wouldn't mind doing a coordinated stream in Discord where we're maybe all in a voice chat or just hanging out in a voice chat, and we can talk about stuff and kind of start the movie at the same time, so we all can, and then pause it every once in a while for any discussions or bathroom breaks and stuff. But I don't really want to stream it live inside of the Discord. So, a little afraid of issues that could cause. So I'm 2 minutes away from a Blacephalon raid. Anyone in the chat who is not currently on my friends list or is on my friends list that needs invites to it, let me know. I'm happy to add people for Blacephalon raids, get those taken care of. And we got about an hour left of Blacephalon raids in my area. So I'm doing what I can to help everybody out and to help myself out and get those done. So this is hopefully not so bad here. Let's take a look. I don't want that one. Actually, I realized I'm not doing excellent throws. I don't want that one either. Yes, I am a minute away from a Blacephalon raid. Phobic, are you wanting to get added? So let me know what your in-game name is, and I assume you've got a remote raid pass. So if YouTube doesn't let you type in your full in-game name, a lot of times it happens. So if you want to just type in the first few letters of your in-game name, that would be fine also. Or you could break it up into so many things, so into multiple messages. So I'm literally can see the remote raid right here. Should be somewhere right behind that one. There's 2 raids right here, so there's one right behind it. And this area is not the bad area. So I'm gonna pull over now and find a spot to pull over to do this raid. It's not the best of areas to do it in. Let's see, around the corner here, maybe I can pull over. So, hey Alberto, happy to add you in. What I want to know is what your in-game name is and if you have a remote raid pass. But I will not add you in, Alberto, if you don't tell me what your in-game name is. So I need to know what your in-game name is, and then I'm happy to add you in. And I did see that, who is it? Phobic Trash, it said what your in-game name is. And so I'm happy to add you in. I am going to have to drive around around this raid. I'm going to come right back. It looks like I can make a couple rights and get back over to that raid there. So what is your in-game name? And then go ahead and send me a friend request. So, hey, Dino, look at that. 9%. You come in here and you're destroying my lucky chances? Come on. What are you doing about that, huh? So, Phobic, please send me a friend request. Nightbot posted my trainer code. Send me a friend request. And I'll be happy to add you in. I've got this raid right here in front of me. It looks kind of funny, but I think that's 2 gyms, is that? Or is that just 1? It's just got a funny look to it. All right, so I'm happy to add people in for this raid. And Dark, you're about to get banned. So Alberto sent a friend request. Is that the same Alberto as who was in here a moment asking about doing raids? So I assume it's the same Alberto, but I just would like you to come in and just say, yes, that's your in-game name. No codes in chat. Could somebody trigger my trainer code so that let's see, so Phobic, oh no, so Phobic can add me. So Phobic, you see my trainer code there below. If you don't know how to add me into a raid, to a friend's request, please let me know. I'll be happy to do it. I apologize, you're gonna hear a lot of noise for just a moment here. I've got breakfast here that is in a noisy bag, so I apologize. I am eating something from Paris Baguette. It has cream on the top and then fruit on top of that and a cake thing. So I think Alberto's in-game name is right there. I think that's Alberto. It looks like it's the same one. There we go. Perfect. Thank you, Alberto. All right. So anybody else here who wants to get added in, please let me know. Yes, I'm going to do the raid myself, and I know at least 2 other people are going to be doing the raid, so we're going to easily be able to take care of this. So I've got Phobic Trash, I got you, Alberto, I've got you. All right, so I'm going to start the raid up. Anybody who's on my friends list, please go ahead and snipe in. Alberto, I'm going to be adding you in right now. And I got you, Phobic. So I sent you an invite, guys. I'm going to send some more invites out. Anybody who wants to snipe in, feel free to do so. You know what? I'm going to get these 3 people in who recently added me. And so Alberto, the friend request has been sent out. The raid request has been sent out. Please jump in. I see that Phobic Trash got in. That's awesome. Dark, glad you were able to make it in also. Luckily, I found a perfect spot to hang out in for this one. Alberto, looks like you made it in also. Excellent. Good to hear. So, Alberto, level 44, it's pretty good. You're not that bad. I could tell you that you might be able, what I would suggest to do is to try a local raid on your own one of these. Obviously, these are going to be gone very shortly. So you're not going to be able to really do those, but well, Dark might be getting it, but Dark wished me 3% shiny luck, so I know I'm not getting it this time. By the way, for those who don't know, that shiny luck command is just a random list of shiny luck commands there for it. So you just get a random shiny request. Let's see. Who can I invite in? Hopefully those got out. Die! And Udon with one. Nice. You got a shiny on your first try, Alan? Awesome. That is like insanely good. That is really lucky. What's nice about that also, it makes it super easy to catch. Right, we got a pretty powerful team right here between everyone doing this one, so this should be pretty easy. By the way, I did some more GBL last night. My ELO broke 1100. I'm quite upset. It's way too high. I need to bring my ELO down. It's actually, I've got to fight people now, so once I lose them, I'm on a little bit of a win streak. Once I lose the win streak, then I'll lose a bunch of matches to get it down. You just broke 1K. I'm trying not to break 1K. That's the difference between us. Oh, you are tanking? Well, the problem is that I had 36 straight wins. So since I had 36 straight wins, that I wasn't going to break that streak on purpose. So because of that, I'm sure that's what did it. Chris, and I would just stay away from Dark at this point. Dark is a little bit there. Yeah, you had 27 wins. So that was my previous record. Yeah, tanking, I don't get it. I understand why people are wanting to win and stuff like that, but I'm not trying to do that. Here you go, Dark. I'll actually wish you shiny luck. This one's for Dark. Hey, Tyler, you brought your buddy in. Very good. Very smart. Oh, man, I forgot to bring Blacephalon. I wanted to throw its head at a Blacephalon. Another trash one, but hey, it's one for trades. Oh, shiny lucky? Yeah, I guess that doesn't really work very well. Helps if I spell it right. Well, either which way, Dark, it doesn't look like you got the luck. I assume you didn't. In just a moment, I'm going to start driving to the next raid. Oh, man, I keep doing excellent throws, and I'm trying to avoid doing that. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, that's why I knew you didn't get the shiny there, Dark. All right, I'm going to jump out of the chat for a second to find the next raid to get over to. Stand by, people. Anyone else wants to join in any more Blacephalon raids or any other kind of raids, let me know. That one there, there's actually one, it looks like right over here. Let me take a look here, hang on a second. Nope, just out of my visual area. I think I got to get to the car for that. I don't think I'm going to do that. Let me find one here. All right, that one I'm going to go to. It's going to pass through the bad area, but it is not the bad area one. All right. So it says I am 12 minutes. Let me see if I can find a closer one. If anyone's wondering what I'm doing, I'm on my other phone, my chat phone, looking for the raids. So I'm not looking at the chat at this moment, just looking for the raids. Where am I at on here? Can I drive to that one? There's one a lot closer, looks closer. Exit. No, I can't drive to that one. I'm gonna have to get out of the car, and it's still a bit chilly. We're at 28 degrees Fahrenheit. I wish it was Celsius. Ooh, 4 minutes. That one is going to start at 4 minutes, and it is drivable. All right. Yes. I've got to raid that. By the time I get there, it'll be ready to start. Sounds good. All right, I'm back in chat. Yeah, everybody's naked again. All of them are missing. Okay, time to drive. I got 6 minutes till the next Blacephalon. Anybody here wants to do some Blacephalon? Hey, Alberto. You got a 96%. Man, that is awesome. Congratulations. This is definitely one of those Pokemon you want to power up. Make sure you do that because this one here is really good. So an Alaskan Wolf got a 15, 13, 12. So you got like a 89 or 91, something like that. Congratulations. Trying to think, am I going through the bad area? No. So I got 5 minutes till the next one. Alberto, I'm curious if you would like to do another raid. I've got one coming up, like I said, in a couple minutes. I got happy to add people in for doing Blacephalon raids or any other kind of raids. I have a little less than an hour left of Blacephalon raids. Let me heal up while I'm driving. Let's take a look here. That's probably where I'm headed over to. No, 26 minutes, that's one behind me. Still too far from the one I'm headed to. Ty, what's your best one? If you're transferring that one, what's your best one? I'm personally saving all of these because these are going to be very hard to get. You know, a lot of people in 6 months and a year from now are not going to have them. So I have, it depends upon how many I have. That's better. That's closer to real place where I am. I love the Ultra Beasts. You're right, Kristen. Ultra Beasts are pretty bad butt Pokemon. I was wanted to use a different word there. So especially, you know, one of my favorites is Kartana. The fact that it's a piece of origami and it is one of the strongest Pokemon in the game. Freaking love that. Xurkitree is my beast. It is. I'm a computer guy, and one of my favorite Pokemon is my shiny Xurkitree. It's not that great stats. I don't care though. I did max level this one. One of my favorite Pokemon. All right, I can probably see this raid up ahead. It is, where is it? There it is. It looks messed up, but that's going to be what I need. Got a few seconds left till it starts. There we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, so if anybody here is looking to do a Blacephalon raid and is not on my friends list, or is on my friends list and is not 2 hearts, please let me know. Happy to add you up and to do this raid with you. So hopefully I can reach it from the car. Even if I can't, I'll get out of the car. It looks like it's a little bit of a bad service area. So I'm gonna go kind of quick on this one. Let's see, how far behind are we on the live? So is there anybody who's not already on my friends list wants to do this one? Nope, actually the service came back, so it's not terrible. Yeah, we are pretty close to live. So is there anybody here who's on my friends list? Let me know who wants to do it. If you're not on my friends list, in about 1 minute, I'm going to start this raid up. Just wanted to first give people a moment to catch up and get in the raid. Do I have at least my 2 eggs going? I'm not using my Frankubator. Let's do this. No, not that one. Let's go in here. All right, since nobody's responding, I'm going to start it up. Anybody wants to snipe in, now is a good time to do so. And I am going to invite people who asked to be invited. Alberto, I don't know if you still want to do it, but I'm happy to invite you again. Let's see, Ray is not going to be doing it. There we go. Invited a bunch of people. Let's see, what's a new Blacephalon? I gotta make sure. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna jump out and invite more people. Then I'm now going to replace this with the Blacephalon with the special move. And all you have to do is do @special, and that'll show you all the Pokemon you have with a special move on it. I want to play with this one. All right, looks like I'm doing this with the mystery person. Thank you, Crouton. Let's see if I should be thanking you. By the way, don't forget we have the exclamation point catch command that anybody can do. 83%, I'll take that one. Not banning you this time, not bad. But if you do exclamation point catch, man, I was not even paying attention. If you do exclamation point catch, you can get a random Pokemon. You can get a random shiny Pokemon. You can get a 10% chance to get a huge or a teeny one. So set the whole command up myself. Cut 'em reap. And if it was a shiny one, you'd get the little shiny symbol before and after that. I do like the pink Pokemon. blocking this person here. There's some construction going on. I don't think I'm anywhere blocking him. Take a look. Yep, we got 15 people watching. I'm doing some more raids. If anyone here wants to do any raids, I'm mainly doing Blacephalon, but if you've got a different one that you want to do, please let me know. Come in the chat, say hello, act like a normal human being for meeting somebody for the first time. Just be nice and want to know your in-game name and that you have remote raid passes. Also, if you want to add up friends for research, happy to do that. So it would just be temporary. Hey, Jishnu, thanks for jumping in and saying hello. Appreciate that. Are you looking to do some raids? If you are, it will be nice to know what your in-game name is, and then I'd be happy to add you up. And I want to know that you have remote raid passes. Hey, Ryan Fine, what's going on? Did I lose the live again? No, this looks like it's still going live. Oh, it just started snowing by you, Ace. Man, what's going on, Ace? You're not gonna be going out today, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't last that long. Hey, Jishnu, say hello again. Appreciate it. Ryan Fine. So if you guys want to join up, I know sometimes YouTube blocks things. So if you're trying to post your code, and your name, not your code, don't post your code. But if you're trying to post your in-game name and YouTube is not letting you do that, let me know, and you can just type in the first few letters of your name. That's all you need to do. So I know YouTube sometimes makes it difficult to post the whole thing. So, by the way, if anybody isn't subscribed to Ace, please subscribe to Ace. He does what I'm doing right here, but he does it a lot more and a lot better. So Ace is an amazing shiny hunter. He's got most shinies, second most shinies that I've seen. I didn't realize how many Sage has. So Sage has got a ton also. But Ace is probably transferred more shinies than he has, and he's got over 3,000 shinies. It's crazy how much he has. So please subscribe to Ace, jump into his channel. He does this a lot more than I do, and definitely a lot better than I do. So hopefully no blizzard there today, Ace. All right, so if there's anybody here who wants to jump in, let me know. I need to transfer at least 500 more shinies. You know what? You can definitely do that on stream, Ace. I would love to, people like to see those type of things. So it's definitely one you might want to do, is do that on stream here. All right, where's the next one that I want to get to? All right, I got enough time to get to that one. We're going to go to that. Let's see. How many minutes to get there? 10 minutes to the next one. Back in the chat. Transfer a shiny every time they lose. Well, then you know which teams to pick. Raj is another person who does a lot of streaming. So normally Ace streams during the day, New York City time. Raj streams usually nighttime, New York City time. So if you guys aren't subscribed to their channels, please do so. They've got amazing stuff that they do, and happy to promote them and do that. Also, there's another guy who's not on right now, but his name is Sage. He's got another channel where he does a lot of PvP and stuff like that. So happy for you guys to join into their channels. So please tap on Raj's name or Ace's name. You can subscribe to their channels and turn on the notifications for my channel and all of their channels and help out. By the way, guys, if you ever see Dark Mosh in here, he's one of the co-creators of Pogo Tips. And so he and I both run this channel together and working on some bigger stuff together. So Raj, there's always something better to transfer. I'll give you that. I know what you're saying, but there's always something better to transfer than shinies. It's just a matter of time going through them and finding those Pokemon you don't need to keep in your storage. For a lot of legendaries that don't have the special move. One I regret not doing more of and keeping more of, but I kept all the ones that I had, is La Luna. Actually, our friend Raj, his name is Ashton. He just asked me for some of those, more of those. Hey, Phobic Trash. You want to do another raid? I got a Blacephalon raid coming up in about 8 minutes. Driving over to one right now. Oh man, it is the one and only the Hobbyo. Welcome in, Hobbyo. I'm doing some Blacephalon raids. If you want to remote into any, you're on my friends list. Feel free to hop in. I've got about 7 minutes until my next Blacephalon raid. We have about another 30 minutes left of Blacephalon raids in my area. Yep, and Raj is definitely doing a lot of those. He's got 2 Shundos in the first 4 days of this year. So if anybody is in the chat here, wants to do that, sometimes you can't post your full in-game name. Is there anything else? So, Phobic, which ones do you want to do? There is a bunch of them. We still have, we got a whole month left of Shadow Cresselia raids. Happy to do those. We also have other ones that are to do. Right now I'm focusing on Blacephalon because in less than 30 minutes, I'm not going to get any more in my area. Rods, you got 2 Shundos. I forgot what they were. Hang on a second, guys. I can't stare at the chat for the moment. It's going to actually be a couple minutes. I've got to avoid traffic. Getting onto the highway here in just a moment. There's a UPS truck that doesn't want me to get onto the highway. Stand by. Hey Albie, hey Ali, thanks for jumping in. Hello. Everybody who's watching, we got a lot of people watching. Feel free, please double tap. It's free to do so. Give us a like. It really helps out grow this channel. Helps us out a lot. Definitely would appreciate everybody stopping in. Just you can say hello. You don't have to do anything else than that, or at least double tap. Give it a like. Really goes a long way to helping the channel out here. So Ace's snow is going to stop at about 30 minutes. That's a good Tahiris. This is a divided highway over here, so I think I'm going to need to do the other side of it. so we got a few minutes left until I get to this one right here. I've got no place I can stop on this side, so I'm going to be passing by it. Then I'm going to do a U-turn and come over to that raid right there. Again, happy to add people in to do raids. What I want to know is what your in-game name is. I'm not going to wait much time for this one so that I can get to some more. So if anyone is on my friends list who can't snipe in, which means you've got to be 2 hearts or lower than 2 hearts. So if you're a friend on my friends list and you're 1 heart, just give me the first few letters of your in-game name and I'll be happy to invite you to it. So Phobic Trash, I don't know if you still want me to invite you or anybody else who's listening in. Happy to do that. I appreciate the lurkers. I appreciate the chatters. You don't feel you have to come in and really talk very much. You can just come in and hang out and watch. If you want to get invited to raids, you do need to pop in and say hello, though. Okay, coming up to this raid right here, pulling over into a parking lot. By the way, anybody who's listening in, we do 100% legit play here. Might drive around for raids, but everything here is exactly within the rules of the game. So happy to add people in if they want to do these raids, this raid or other raids. The reason why I'm focusing on right now in this raid is because it is going away in about 30 minutes. I won't be seeing any more in my area. So, but I could do some other raids if need be. All right, I am going to jump in this raid in just a moment, but first I need to get some water. Hang on 1 second. All right, so anybody left here, anybody here who is not on my friends list, wants to do the raids, speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm about to add in some people. Why get your day started, Chris? And I don't do that myself. Sometimes my day doesn't start until tomorrow. Oh, might help if I've got the microphone near me. I don't know if you heard that, Kristen, but I sometimes skip the day. That's the problem with working from home. Now I know you got the kids and stuff. All right. He hasn't wanted to join in any raids yet. Anyone else here to stand out? All right. Anybody wants to snipe in, please do so. There we go. You know what? I should invite Yin. Hey, Phobic. All right. I forgot your in-game name, but I'll figure that out in just a moment. I'll definitely invite you in. You were, what was it? This is a Blacephalon. Yes, Ty. Let's see. I think that's your in-game name. Phobic Blind Angel. All right, let me get you in. Thank you for posting that. BL. Yep. All right, so you've been added. Awesome. Let me just spam invite some people. It's probably too late. Looks like you made it in. Sounds good, Dark. Let's get the live caught up. So, Javier, I have a search string that I use that contrasts Pokemon very quickly. I'll show you what my search string is, and I can actually post it and help you customize it. I have search strings that that are kind of generic, and I've got ones that contrast like Pokemon up to like 86%, 93%, stuff like that. So let me know what it is that you're looking to do. But I'll post my code in just a moment. Raj likes to do it by category. He goes through some different categories. I understand and agree with most of his categories, just the order that he does them in, not so much. I like to do them in a different order than the way Raj likes to do it. Also, it depends on what you're keeping. So I do keep a lot of XXLs and XXSs, things like that. Also, if you guys, I know I mentioned about Raj, I mentioned about Ace, but also Big Green Dinosaur. He also posts some shorts and stuff like that. If you guys wouldn't mind subscribing to him, tap on his name and you can go over to his channel and give a subscription, watch some of his videos and stuff like that. So, what I like to do, Javier, is I'll show you in just a moment. I have a search string that saves stuff that I don't want to transfer and then I do it usually by, I'm trying to think, I do it by Pokemon. That's the best way that I would describe the way that I do it. So I will take a Pokemon that I recently caught, and then I'll look at all of the ones that I have for that one. That's how I do it. And Raj does it a different way. He does it by, like, he'll take all the shadows and do all the shadows together, stuff like that. No shinies at all over here. It's too bad. Yep, that one's not a hundo. It's 1884. So this is close. This might be my best or second best one. Similar to your wheel spin-ish method. So I do it based upon the recent caught Pokemon. I just start going through that list. So like, for example, if I've caught a Rhydon, I'll look at the entire Rhydon family and I'll go through and categorize all of those together. Stuff like that. So this is one of my best ones yet. There we go. That's a pretty decent one. So here's a perfect example. I'll take Meowth, I'll go to the Pokedex, click on see all Meowths, and then I can go through this. So I've got 16 in here. I know that I'm not going to keep these, but I'll keep all the shiny ones. I'll keep an XXS one and stuff like that. So that way I'm not doing a huge commitment there. But I want to get out and do some more raids. While I'm doing that, let me find another raid to do. Because we are done with new spawns of this. There's so many coming up. There's so many starting soon. Wow. All right, I am there. I have 4 minutes to this one starting. I thought I was going to be done soon, but not. There's one that is on my way home, a 3-minute drive. By the time I get there, we've got a minute to wait. All right. Coming back in the chat, I'm going to start going to the next one. Man, Tyler, sorry, can't help you, but hopefully you can get some more done. I mean, you've got a lot of time left on yours, and I don't know if you're doing any later, but I would like to do these today. So I've got 9 remotes left, and I'll probably use it all for these. So if you're going to do any later, let me know, and feel free to join. I think you're 5 time zones behind me, if I remember correctly. Sorry guys, I can't watch the chat for this moment. I'm trying to merge onto a highway that is one of the hardest ones to do that on. All right. Thank you so much for all of your help, Kristen. I certainly appreciate it. Got my shiny 98 Blacephalon, so just chilling, hoping for a hundo and the candies. Heck yeah. Thank you so much for all of your help, Kristen. You're always amazing helping out. Always happy to have you in anytime, except for when you're duking it out with Dark, but that's not my problem. I just made a wrong turn, which is not a problem. It's not a bad turn that I made. Just a minor setback. All right. Ace, you said the snow's going to be stopping in about 30 minutes from now, so I think you'll be all right. Where's this one? So I got one starting up right here in about 2 minutes. So if there's anybody here who's not already on my friends list, let me know. Then jump in the chat, say hello, and I'll add you up. Doing Blacephalon raids mainly because they're ending very shortly. So there's the last bit of Blacephalon raids. All right. I should probably change my mega that I have out here. Should I? What is this? Oh, fire. No. Groudon does fire. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're Gucci. On the mountains, bro, so the roads need to be cleaned first because it hits heavy up here. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. All right. Anything here to catch? So Chimchar I need candy for, so that's definitely not one I'm going to be transferring. Rockruffs, I get rid of all Rockruffs except for the Dusk ones. So you can see I've got a whole bunch of Dusks there. And also Shinies I keep. What is this one? This is a 98. I don't need this one anymore. I know it's a 98, but I've got hundos and stuff like that. Hey, Liam, thanks for jumping in. Does anyone have a shiny Halloween costume rowlet that they'd be happy to part with? Right, let's go to this Rockruff. So Liam, are you looking to do some raids? I've got this Blacephalon raid right here, and happy to add you in and do that. Let me know if you want to. What is your in-game name? And then I'd be happy to add you up. How's this Blaziken? Not very good, and it doesn't have the special move, so it's going in the blender. So the reason why I've got a mega Groudon is because I'm trying to get the increased candy. And so this is a level 3 mega, and by having it running, it makes it so that I get extra candies for it. How many Shundos do I have? So if, take all the Shundos into account. Obviously, some people have this whole argument over Shundos, the bottle capped ones, are they anything? But so it's a 13. I got 2 at the previous raid, previous community day were my last 2. And my first one here was in 2022. I started day 4 of Pokemon Go, so it took me 6 years until I got my first Shundo. Now, I wasn't playing as hard as I do now, so that's one there. And yes, you can write their names upside down, and for obvious reasons, Malamar is needed to be upside down. This was a lucky trade that I did with somebody, and we both got Shundos. I gave him a shiny Terrakion, and he obviously gave me my shiny Raikou for it. So, hey, Sage, what's going on? Welcome in. So I've mentioned Raj. If you guys want to get in any channels, Sage is amazing at PvP. And so there's Sage's channel. So definitely subscribe to Sage. Go spend some time in his channel. Very chill vibes. Nice to hang out and chat with. Any questions about PvP, he's the man. So I'm getting closer. I forgot where I'm at right now. So I got 49 of my trainer battles done out of my 80. So I got 21 to go. Probably finish it up tomorrow. I did lose my streak of 36, but I'm back on a little bit of a streak right now with it. But hopefully get those completed. So, yep, definitely subscribe to Sage if you're into PvP at all. So I'm about to start this raid right here. Anybody in the chat, last chance for anybody here who's in the chat, wants me to add them up for them to do this raid. Happy to add in people. And then we can do that. I started in 2016 and finally got my first Shundo. Yeah, it's been rough. You can see here, day 4 player, 7/10/2016. Not a huge catcher Pokemon because I'm always running out of bag space or quite full, but definitely like to do that. So I'm going to go back to Hobby-O. This is kind of how I do this. So I'm keeping this one here, not keeping that one there, but I'm keeping the others of these. So this is an Ultra Cup rank 6. That's why I'm keeping that one. Sort by number also helps out a little bit. Keeping the shiny. This one's a year old just about. I probably normally would get rid of it. You know what? I don't have no, this is 2 years old, so I'm keeping it for the trades. Any Pokemon that's more than a year old, I keep for that. Here's a little cup one. Probably don't need to keep it, but again, I'm going to mark this one for trading, so I use the term a trade for that. I'm going to get the keyboard switched up. And I'm going to mark this as 2022, and this way when I'm searching for older Pokemon to trade, to get Luckies on, that's what I use it for. All right, so BG, Big Green Dino, got his first one. So yeah, what's up, Doc? That was actually named by a friend of mine in Darks. His name is Salty Lure. And so there's a couple of them. I'm usually not that into super creative names about stuff, but he named this one also Itsy Bitsy Spider. As you can see, most of my names are not super creative there, but I came up with this one myself. And if you Google for upside down text, you can put pretty much anything you want in there. By the way, it's interesting how you can write bad words in there even. But there's one over here that I think is, there we go. I'm a bee. I purposely wrote that backwards different ways, so you can do that. Yeah, John got his, Pocket John you're talking about, I assume. He got his first Shundo, was that traded Solosis. That was a pretty interesting one, the way he did. All right. Okay, so I'm going to start up this raid. Anybody else can snipe in who isn't already on my friends list. I've got to just double check. So anybody who is mod especially, make sure you change your list over to be not just your screen. You want to take over your chat filter. You want to make sure you're doing all messages and not just the top messages. That'll help there. Alaskan Wolf started 7/7/16. All right. So I am going to be starting this raid up. Let's invite some people in. Come on, let me invite people. Alberto was recently in here. Blind Angle. I don't want to do it. Yeah, so that is actually the first day of Ty. That's the first day you can actually start your day. If you were in Japan, you can start on July 6th, I think it is. So 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. So I'm a day 4 player. Yes, I can go on and on, Hobio. I had some interesting names written upside down. That I'm a bee was a different. I'm a bee with a different meaning behind it. So let's go ahead and snipe up. Weather for me today is what do you expect in northern New Jersey? Right now it is 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's invite some random people in here. Look at that, Pibble Jr. came in. Sounds good. I'm glad you're able to get in. Ty, you made it in. Awesome. Dark, I think, made it in also. Very good. We're up to 6 people in here. Look at that. Oh, Yin Gamer. There he goes. So really can't complain about the weather. Sage, you said at GoFest you're staying at a hotel, I think is what you said. Is it a Hilton hotel that's nearby the park? I'm thinking of checking at the hotels. It doesn't mean that I'm going to stay there necessarily. I know Raj is looking at a group place for all of us, Airbnb, but I'm going to grab a hotel just in case. Can't hurt. Yeah, you're by the water there. You're a lot closer to the water. Not so 40 degrees, not too bad. Are you going to get out at all today, or are you going to be streaming late tonight there? So once again, Sage is great for PvP. If you guys aren't already subscribed to him, make sure you do that. Raj also is another streamer that's in here. He does similar streams to this. Ace should be going out shortly once the weather clears up and the snow gets plowed off the streets, and he's going to be doing a lot more of this. I plan on calling this a day very shortly. Out here just finishing up the last bit of raids. The Cephalon raid should be going away shortly. So yeah, the Hilton near the park. I'll check that out. I've got a ridiculous number of Hilton miles, and also I can get some good prices usually with Hilton because my wife works for Hilton. So I'll check into it, and I'll find a close Hilton to the park. Yeah, BG, you are in the frozen tundra. You are in that great a great Canadian area that's very cold. So you said you're going live the next couple hours. Awesome. Very good. Pibble had the big one. Look at you, Tyler. You're still traveling pretty far. And Yin Gamer, who's probably not on the stream here, a good friend of mine, he got the final strike. Well, now we're looking at floors. I went from a high one to a low one. So for those who don't know, I am purposely not getting excellent throws because I don't want to get my excellent throws done. I have 10 excellent throws or 9 excellent throws left to do to get to level 80, but I want to finish up my battles first. So, hey, Bernardo Santoro, thanks for jumping in and saying hello. If you would like me to invite you to the raids, or if you want to be friends for another reason, feel free to pop in and just let us know why you were in here. If you want to raid, that you have a remote raid pass, and what is your in-game name. If YouTube somehow is blocking it and I don't respond, saying that I see what your in-game name is, and then you could just type in the first few letters of your in-game name. That's fine also. So any which way that we can communicate, it makes it easier for everybody to do those type of things. Happy to invite you and add you up and stuff like that. All right. Okay, where are we at? I'm going to start driving to the next raid. Wow, there are a lot there that are going. There is a ridiculous amount of these raids going. I thought I was going to be done right now, but not even close. I want to avoid that area because that wasn't very good coverage there. Where are we? Is this far enough north there? No. Let me not take the chance. Here we go. Let's see. Yep. I got one going right here. I'm going to start driving that one while I catch this. So I got 8 minutes to the next one of these. So again, anybody here is on the chat. Bernardo, I will post my code. So what I want to know from you is what is your in-game name and that you want to do a remote raid, that meaning you have a remote raid pass. So feel free to post your in-game name, and if for some reason, and then once you do that, I'll post my code, or Nightbot will post my codes. But I want to know what your in-game name is. I only accept friend requests from people that have posted their in-game name. Very simple rule. So, and if you can't, again, if I don't read out your whole in-game name, if for some reason you posted and YouTube blocks it for some reason, I'm even happy if you give me just the first few letters of it. I just need to know what your in-game name is so that I'm not just adding random people there for it. So if somebody could do !raid rules, then that would give them also in writing exactly what the rules are. Sorry, I'm driving, otherwise I would try to do it, but if one of the mods could type in !raid rules, I'd really appreciate that. Thanks, BG. 8 minutes till my next one of these. Thank you, thank you. So, Bernardo, I'd love to invite you to some raids. Just need to make sure that that you can follow some basic rules. Really simple. What's your in-game name, and that you have remote raid pass. So, I mean, Sage, I hate to say it, but we almost have to write that down. Number one, be human. Yeah, come on. It's terrible that we got to write it that way. Say hello, be human. I assume these people don't walk into their friends' houses or their parents or some other place and just walk into a restaurant or whatever and just demand. They usually say hello. And trust me, I live in an area where people are known for being a bit strong. So this area here definitely is not one of the most, people aren't the nicest over here. All right, so Ace has got another 30 minutes. So again, I've talked about Sage. Make sure you subscribe to Sage, !Sage gets you info about that. Also, !Ace gets you information about subscribing to Ace's channel. Please make sure you guys subscribe up to them. And !Sage. So guys, subscribe up to them. If you can't tap on those links in here, if you just tap on their name, so Ace's name and Sage's name, subscribe to their channels. Make sure you join up, listen in. Those guys do amazing streams about whatever they're doing. Happy for you guys to do that. Again, I'm just doing a bunch more of these raids today. I gotta collect more of those. Mainly focused on Blacephalon, but if anybody here wants to do something besides Blacephalon, let me know. What's going on with the stream? Am I still good here? Let me just turn on this map here. Yep, it looks like that I'm back to live. So what was it? Great League rank of 1 Piplup? He said that was 0, 15, 15. Oh yeah, that's very good. Well, Ace, living on a mountain's got its benefits and its negatives. I'm sure you got a beautiful vistas and lots of privacy, but then you also have the negative that you've got to deal with the repercussions of that. So every time that there's some different thing, there's different reasons people do different things. But yeah, Ty, remind me when I get to this next raid, I'll actually show you how to check in Poke Genie, and PvP Poke, about the rank of it. Also, Poke Genie can tell you if you use that, but PvP Poke can do a pretty good job of telling you. BG is also another one here who does some YouTube shorts. So feel free to, BG's finished doing his Keck checks. That is an awesome thing, BG. So if you guys want to see some nice shorts, nice short videos there, go ahead and click on his name, and then you can subscribe to his channel also. All right, I'm back on the highway here a little bit, driving fast, so I'm paying less attention to the chat and more about this. Hey, Sub, I'm just going to call you Sub to keep it short. If somebody could do exclamation point raid rules, you'll see how to do it. What I want to know from you, Sub, is what is your in-game name, and that you have remote raid passes. All I'm looking for, what is your in-game name and then your remote raid passes. If you can't type your full in-game name, for example, if I don't read it out, because sometimes YouTube blocks those things, just the first few letters of your in-game name, or you could do it over 2 different messages, things like that. So it's good to get creative. So let me know what your in-game name is, and then I'll post my trainer code, or Nightbot will, and my awesome mods will make Nightbot post it. And then you can add me, and then I'd be happy to invite you to raids. Charge up, Sage. You live your life on the phone. Good to keep a battery around. Charge it up. Shiny count 0. I've had no shinies today. I appreciate you adding that command in Sage, but nothing shiny yet today. Nothing shiny for me. Actually, that reminds me. Let me get some eggs going. I don't like not using the free ones at least. All right, that's fine. All right, I am. Let's see, am I in visual distance? Yep. So I've got a Blacephalon coming on. If anybody here wants to, who's not at least 2 hearts with my account, wants to join a Blacephalon raid, please let me know. Sub, I know you were asking about that. Again, happy to add you in. I just need to know what your in-game name is. And again, if you're not able to type the full thing out because YouTube is blocking it, that's fine. You can just give me the first 4 or 5 letters of it. That will work also. So, Sub, what is your in-game name? I know you just said invite done. I haven't seen it posted unless somebody else. Oh, you sent me the invite? All right. Oh, I see your in-game name. Yep, I see it. All right. I was just driving along, so I didn't see it. You said that you sent me an invite. All right. Let's see. There we go. I've accepted you. I will add you to the next raid that I'm coming up to right here. Perfect. Awesome. Good job. Thank you for taking care of that very nicely. Appreciate it. All right. Let me catch up. Yep. Wow, 97%. Thank you so much. With friends like you, my enemies can stay away. All right. I've got a nice little park right here that I'm coming up to for this raid. Let's see, do I have a good entrance to it? Yes, there's an entrance to this park, perfect. And this is a little house right over here. Doesn't look like they're open yet, but that's fine, as long as I can stay right here. They don't want me to go all the way in. Yes, I can get to this raid. Yo, Ashton, what's going on? Okay. I'm gonna send out invites we're not tipping yet. We're not done yet, but these have been pogo tips with just the tips. All right. So I've got you. Sent the invite out to you. Good. Let's see. Anybody else needs to do it? He's been doing raids. Who else on here has been doing them? Blind Angle. Let's get him in. Hey Jishnu, thanks for joining up. If you're interested in doing raids, I'm happy to invite people to do them. I'm doing mainly Blacephalon raids, but I'll do just about any kind of raids. I'm doing Blacephalon mainly because that there's not there's not a lot of any other kinds of raids going on right here. So these are going away shortly. That's mainly why I'm doing it. Look at that. Pibble Jr. got in there. Nice. Genasio got in. Ooh. So if anybody doesn't know this guy here, I don't know how many raids he's done, but he's told me that his Battle Legends pass is well over 30,000. I've been in some raids with him, and it's pretty involved with him. Javi joined up. Very nice. I love seeing a lot of people jumping in. How is your elo? So Ashton, my elo has gotten high. I'm up to over 1,100. It is very sad, if you ask me. I'm trying to avoid that high of elo. It's working, Cyrus. Thanks, Andy. I'm sure you're watching in here. I know you're not a big chatter, but thank you. I'm at rank 19, and again, my goal is to not do that, not get that high. So I'm currently at rank 19, 19 and a half, 19 and 3/4, something like that. I did have a run of 36 straight wins, so best in my previous run of 27 straight wins. And it brought my elo from 600 to 1,100. I'm not happy with that. The whole thing. I can tell you that GBL can get to be a little bit addicting. There we go. Javi jumped in here. I don't know if he's on the stream, but I was hanging out with Javi yesterday. And Pibble Jr., you were the second furthest person today. And Sub, glad you were able to jump in and got the final strike. Thank you. Hey, Roy Lion, I'm happy to add you up. Please read the rules that Nightbot just posted. So want to know that you are a human. Treat other humans in the same way. What is your in-game name, and that you have remote raid pass. And then I'd be very happy to add you. So please read the rules that Nightbot just posted, so that way I could help you out. And once you do that, we'll be able to post my trainer code, and then you'll be able to add me up. So assume you're wanting to add me in for to do remote raids, but if there's another reason to add me in, let me know. I'm happy to help people out with finishing up research that they need to do by adding a friend. But I don't just add people to add people. We do legitimate play here, so no spoofing, can't do trades, things like that. 100% list. Yes, Ashton, this should be a 96. This is my second one that I've gotten. This 1884 is a hundo. And for those who don't know, I am purposely missing excellent throws because I've got 9 left to do, and I want to finish up my trainer battles, my GBL battles first to get to level 80, and I want to use the excellent throws as my final piece. So I'm avoiding excellent throws as much as I can. I really don't even care if I catch this one. I mean, it'd be nice, but I'd rather not use up my excellent throws and catch it. So I'm not going to be using excellent throws if I can help it on this one. I do want to catch it, but sorry, not doing that. Two hundo blacephalons, man. Oh, I think you said the blacephalons were from previous times, though. I don't think you had any of these new ones here. I need to get a move on catching this thing. I'm glad I didn't land that one. Yeah, so Alaskan Wolf, let me just do you a quick show here. Hang on a second, I want to shield up, make sure that I don't open up anything inappropriate for everyone to see. And then I'm going to go to PvP Poke. Give me one moment, please. There we go. Okay, now I can unshield. So the way that you can check to see your Pokemon, so if you want to look at Piplup, actually you have to do something higher. So let's take a look at Empoleon. So if you come under here to Empoleon, and then you go into here, then if you go to this section right here, and so yours was 1:15:15 if I remember correctly. So 1:15:15, and then you tap on this, and then you can see what the rank is. 1:15:14. I think it's going to be the same thing, but let's try it again. 1:15:14. Is that correct there? Empoleon 1:15:14. So I think I did 1:15:15 last night, and that's why I said that it was that. So it's as an Empoleon, it's rank 1. As a Piplup, it'd be rank 19. So that looks good. That's very good. Did I do that correct? Yeah. So I'm tapping on this little green thing right here in the middle. It's kind of hard to see where it, tap on that, and then it can show you it. Hang on, let me double check that. Hang on, let me just reset these IVs here. Yeah. So if that's what it definitely is, 1:15:14, you've got a rank 1 Ultra League Empoleon. That is awesome. That's the Empoleon that that Tyler has. That's how you do it. That looks like it's correct. All right, let's go back. I'm going to put everything here on pause for a minute. I'm going to take a look at the next raid to go to. I got one that's about 2-minute drive, it looks like, maybe 3 minutes. And all right, so I'm back in the chat. So I've got another Blacephalon coming up, folks. Anybody who's not on my friends list who wants to be added in, feel free to jump in the chat, say hello. Yeah, I mean, even at rank 18, you should have evolved it. But at rank 1, I mean, and you also, I don't know if you have any of those ETMs, but that would be definitely one you want to ETM, and it does require the, no, it doesn't require, but it's best with a special move on it. All right. Yep, I'm going the correct direction here. They, yes, correct. So what they did for this, for they're doing now, instead of giving it a week long, hang on a second, guys. trying not to get in a car accident here. So what they're doing now is they only did it till 9 o'clock. Now you might have to, if you do wait till December, which is obviously a long time to wait, you might be able to get it again. But they only did it till 9 o'clock local time last night, 9 p.m. They used to do it for 5 days and a week and stuff like that. That was certainly nice, but the last few times it's been a short time, and especially on Com Day Classics, they're not doing that long. Sorry, I can't look at the chat at this moment. Gotta avoid some traffic here and stuff. So, I mean, if you have the ETM though, that's the perfect use of it. I definitely would be doing it. It's a high level one. What's going on there? So that's the one I'm going to, the one down there. I don't want the power spot, I want the raid. Where am I going here? Should be good to go. So last moment, anybody else who wants to jump in that is on my friends list? Sub, I'll invite you again. And Pibble Jr. can snipe in, happy that you can. Anybody else who's on the list here who wants to come in, who isn't at least 2 hearts? Then definitely let me know. I need to know just you put your first few letters of your in-game name, and if you want to get invited to a future raid, again, happy to add people in for these raids. I'm still doing them, a little more of them. I thought I'd be done by now, but they keep going on, so I'm going to keep going on myself. I don't think any more are spawning. You want to do a Mega Swampert? Do you have the Mega Swampert, or do you want me to do the Mega Swampert? I'll do it after this raid right here. So happy to help to invite you to one that I'm doing. Give me a moment here. No problem. Hey, let's call you Roronan. Glad you jumped in, said hello. If you would like to be invited to raids, let me know your in-game name, and then I'd be able to do that. Okay, I'll head over to the Mega right after this one, Tyler. No problem whatsoever. All right, I'm going to start this one. Hey, Ruma, thank you very much for putting your in-game name. Could one of the, I assume you want to do a remote raid. So could one of the mods please exclamation point TC so that you can add me up. I need to do the one that starts with N. LMN, there we go. All right, anybody wants to snipe in, please do it. We're 2 subs from 500. That is awesome. Thank you very much. So anybody here is watching, you don't have to do anything else. You don't have to chat. Just if you guys don't mind subbing, get us to 500. That has been one of our major goals, a major reason I'm doing this. Happy to do that. And also, if you guys want to sub to anyone else, BG is a good one to sub to. Sage is a good one to sub to. So jump in, and really appreciate that. Thank you for pointing that out, Sage, so much. Very, very helpful. All right, I'm inviting some random people. Yeah, Mondays are busy, especially after holiday weekends, Raj, especially with your job, man. I don't envy you at all. Anyone else here I can invite in? Let's get you guys in. Let's do this one here. Smiley was in here before. Raj works in customer service. He's a manager of a bunch of customer service agents. at a bank. I think that's about as much as done. Hey, Food Travel, happy to add you in. So what I'd like you to do is just post your in-game name, and then one of my mods will post my trainer code, so you can add me up and to do that. And so I'm going to add Lumana in a moment once I finish this raid. Hopefully you sent me a friend request. And so Food Travel, if you don't mind sending me, posting in what your in-game name is, and that way I can add you in. I only accept friend requests from people who posted their in-game name. Yep, awesome. But you said you wanted a Blacephalon. So if I've got a ton of Blacephalon still to do right here. If you are doing one, BG, I'm happy to help you do it. If you're not going to do it, then I'm sure I can find a lot of people. All right, awesome. Thank you very much, Food Travel. So somebody could do exclamation point TC, one of the mods. That'll post my in-game code. So then please add me. And when you add me, I'll be able to do that. So there's my in-game code. Please, Food Travel, please add me up. And that way I'll be able to accept your friend request right after I do this raid and catch this Shundo Pokemon that I'm about to get. So yep, thanks Dark, appreciate it. So Dark's one of the other people that helps with Pogo Tips. So Dark and I together are the creators of Pogo Tips. And I got lots of friends in here, Dark. Happy to help out. Ty, you're constantly getting on this list here. I hope you have that medal already. There's the raid screen medal. Hope you got that one already going. All right, how far behind are we? We're pretty good with the live there for it. So, yeah, I did say creator there, mister. One of the two creators there. All right, so there is Sage. Were you on the other day when I had to time him out because he was complaining that I didn't like the stream, which I still haven't, but there's no point to that. So Hundo CPs for this are 1884. Anybody can type an exclamation point Hundo, and that'll post what the Hundo is for this. But I'm going to head over to Omega Swampert, which is about a minute away. Yeah, so Dark on his he was complaining that I hadn't liked that he mentioned that he didn't like the stream yet, and so I gave him a 10-second timeout. He got so mad about it, he jumped into the Pogo Tips channel and started yelling at me in it. Very funny. And I had some comments from it. Javi, who I don't know if he's listening in right now, but he told me that we should change our channel from a gaming channel to a comedy channel. He said he was laughing so hard out loud about it. So, we don't have any other ones coming this month for it, but all right, good, awesome. You guys sent friend requests. I'm accepting you too. That just did it. And whoever this Cart Rug did not come into the chat as far as I know and mention their in-game name, so I'm not going to be accepting that one. But if you come in the chat and tell me who you are, happy to add you up and stuff like that. 500 subs. Thank you so much, guys. That is so awesome. Dark, we just hit 500 subs. Thank you all so much for doing that. Couldn't do that without everybody in here. We're doing this to help out the community and help out friends and stuff like that. Unfortunately, it's a one-way that I'm gonna have to take the long way over to get to that raid right over there. Well, it's not that long away. I just have to go around over here. And then I'll be able to get over to the Mega Swampert. So I know, Ty, you want the Mega Swampert. Anyone else who wants the Mega Swampert? I really appreciate all that support. So much of the support from the community. It really means a lot. I'm actually choking up a little bit from it. I never expected for us to get to this level here. So it is very nice to hear everybody helping out so much. So much. Thank you again. So, Sub, you want to get the invite? I know Ty, you'll be able to snipe in. Ruma, I'll get you also. Thank you guys so much for all the support and help. It means a lot to us. And when I say us, Dark also is part of that us. All right. Rona, I will get you, both of you guys in here for these megas here. So I'm going to invite all of the new people that have just joined up, and here we go. All right, let's do this. Ruma, Avin, Nimmel, a Blind Angle, and is there anyone else? I think that covers everybody. If there's somebody I didn't invite that wants to join in, let me know. I'll get you in the next round of invites. Anybody else who wants to snipe in, feel free to. That is so awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the help there. Hey, AZ. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. Anybody else who wants to jump in, who can snipe in, feel free to. Happy to have you guys all come in. Got a few more seconds to invite people, so if there's anybody who have not invited, now would be a great time to put your name in there. AZ, just for the heck of it. I don't know if you want to do a mega raid, but I'll invite you to this, because I know you can't snipe in yet. So 500 subs, that's just crazy. Thank you guys so much. Javier is asking for some help. Please send RSVP and I'll join. Streaming also. I'm just cracking up here, guys, because you guys are all talking about your 2200s, and I'm upset that I hit 1100 ELO. So. East face, there we go. Exclamation point Ace and exclamation point Sage shows everybody that. Raj, I need to get you an exclamation point Raj here. So if somebody wants to add in a little thing about Raj's channel and how to subscribe to it, feel free to. But let's see, I'll do an exclamation point Ace. Hopes if I spell it correctly. And exclamation point Sage. So want to add you guys in, and happy to support you all. I'm very supportive of this channel and happy to support that. BG, we need to get you a command now that you're not going for your whatchamacallits, your Kecleons anymore. We don't have to worry about that. Let's get you in there. Thank you, thank you. All right, I have an RSVP here coming up in about 15 minutes. I'm going to invite a bunch of people who I recently added in, and I can invite multiple times. Do I have other time slots on here? Nope. If there's anybody else who wants to get invited to that raid, let me know. But I'm going to be driving around doing some more myself. So, but I want to help a friend out. Make sure you guys subscribe to everybody. Still don't know who these people are. Anybody who's in chat here, anybody who wants to come into chat, tell me who these guys are. what your in-game name is. Anyone else who wants to do stuff? All right, let me find another raid to go. I got 2 more coming up here, pretty close. Going to the next one. All right, 5 minutes, the next Blacephalon. Let's go back into chat while I'm driving up there. Hey, Pibble, thanks for jumping in those other raids. If you want any more, let me know. I'm doing another one. I got 5 minutes till the next raid. Let's see. Geocaching. Oh, I do geocaching. Actually, hang on a second. Let me shield up while I'm driving this next one, and I'll show you geocaching. I love geocaching. I do that with the family. So geocaching is an app that you get that tells you where things are in the area. And it's kind of like Pokemon Go, but for finding out stuff in the real world. So here we go. So I've got the geocaching app up. There's a paid version, a free version. And what you do is you find something like this, and then it gives you some hints about it. So it tells you here's a description about it, and then you can actually get near it. And then there are little hidden things that you have to find. And so, for example, and then they give little hints about it. So inside of a light post, there's going to be a hidden cache. And a cache can be very small. It could be the size of, like, you remember old film canisters? It could be that size about it. And it can be big, like I've seen paint cans as them. And inside of there, they've got just little logbooks and sometimes other things there. And so in my area, there's a whole bunch of ones. And if you pay for it, which I do, you can get advanced ones like this one here. This is one you have to kind of figure out. So if you look at this whole thing in right here, you have to figure out the coordinates. And once you figure out the coordinates, it actually can help take you there with GPS. So that's what it is. Hey, Gates 3D. I actually was showing earlier today. I was showing off some of your prints, Mr. Gates 3D. So that's what geocaching is. So it's very similar to Pokemon Go in the sense you got to go around and find things, but these are real world things where you get out of the car, you sometimes have to go on adventures and stuff like that. It's a very fun thing to do when you're in an area, you know, and they have a funny thing they call it. So when you're searching for these, you want to avoid people that don't know what they are from finding them, because a lot of them are kind of slightly hidden, not super hard to find. And you want to avoid people, random people who don't know what they are, from finding them. So it always says, watch out for the muggles and stuff like that. So, yep. Used all of your 10 raid passes. Man, too bad, Ty. Well, you got, let's get friendship levels up. I have two shinies of this so far. So, yep, I have your coin from yesterday and coin from your EV coin also here. When I stop driving in 2 minutes, I'll give another quick view, and hopefully my stream doesn't crash as it's been doing lately. But I'm hosting raids here, so mostly Blacephalon raids, but if anyone wants any other kind of raid, let me know. Do you know about black and white Kirim? Yeah, so what's your question about that? So I do know a lot. I do have some pretty good ones here. So some of my top Pokemon by combat power, you can see, are these guys here. This one here is 98, and this one here is my bottle capped one. And I've got a whole bunch of other ones in there that I have. This is the best background, I think, in the game. So it's one that I really like to do. So any specific questions you have, Roronon? Roronon? happy to answer those questions. By the way, a lot of people think you have to hit that X button on the bottom, but if you just drag it down, it'll clear the screen. So you don't have to hit the button on the bottom. It makes it a little bit easier to do right there. So, yep, so I have Blacephalon raid. I'll invite you to this Blacephalon raid here. Anybody else who wants to do this Blacephalon raid, if you're not on my friends list, let me know, and I'll be happy to add you up. We got a couple minutes for this one here. Do not enter. Let me not go in this way. Let me go the correct way here. By the way, just a reminder, we do 100% legit play here. I'm driving around going to raids. Everything is local. If you want to come in and help out, you're welcome to remote in. But we play 100% legit. Everybody here is my friends, all 100% legit play. So, all right. Hey, Mo Hanish. Sorry about that. All right. Any other questions here? Do you know the raids that they're in? So, Roronon, the Kiram raids are going to be coming on Saturday. They're between only 2 and 5 local time. You're going to need to find a place. You need to do 10 of each one in order to get enough energy to be able to do it. If you look at Kiram's, and you can see right over here that I've got fusion energy for both different kinds. You need to get 1,000 fusion energy, and you average about 100 per raid. So you could get as low as 80 and as high as 120. I think even 70 to 130 you can get. So you want to make sure that you're getting enough done that you can take care of those there. So you want to. That's what you need to do. Make sure Saturday you're someplace local that you could do it. Now we're going to be able to do 20 remote raids each day. Raj, you need a new cardiologist, but congratulations, but you need a new cardiologist. So starting on Friday night, you'll be able to do 20 remote raids through Saturday night. The exact times, it would be good to look up for it, but that's what you need to do. So anyone who is not on my current friends list, if you want to do these raids in the future, how much more time do we have? I don't want to forget this one. We have 6 minutes left. Anyone who wants to be invited to this one, I can invite you. I think, one more invite. All right. Yeah, Raj has been what a lot of people might call anxiety. I don't think it's that because it doesn't seem like that. But all right. I am going to start this raid up. I'll invite the people who have been recently added to my friends list. There we go. I got you guys. Way too many of these. Man, they just really are loading those things up. Sorry guys, I got a little distracted there. Why do I have so much of stuff in here? All right, let's invite some other people. I'm going to stop for the chat for a minute, find the next one to go to, which is nearby. 2 minutes, the next one. After this raid, I'll head over there. Hey Marlon, I'm doing Blacephalon raids, but I'll do other raids if you're interested. We've got a few Blacephalon raids left in my area, and once they're done, then I'm going to call it a day. But there's other people that are doing streams that might be doing other kinds of raids, and I will do other raids if you want. But just a few minutes left for these raids right here. So they're not spawning anymore. I live near New York City. This is near the New York City area, and we're running out of raids. There's no more spawns after 10 a.m. for Blacephalon. So I figured I'd get a few in, help the community out. So Marlon, if you want to join in these raids, please let me know what your in-game name is, and that'll help me out. And I'll be able to post my trainer code, so don't post your code, I'll post my trainer code, and then you'll be able to add me up. Just let me know what your in-game name is to start with. Raj, you've definitely gotten better. I know you don't think you remember things, but you have remembered a lot more than you used to remember. And you are actually seem like you're remembering some of your typings. Look at you, Ryuma, you made the final strike. That's awesome. Congratulations. You said you're buying a Pokemon typing business card. Is that one that you're going to get logoed? I remember we talked about that one. You're welcome, Rorona. Thank you. I'm glad you was able to help you out. I will tell you that I always max out opening up gifts every day. And I start off trying to get my best friends to be lucky. I'm very good, usually very good about sending out gifts every day, making sure that I get at least, everybody a gift that I have not interacted with at all. Man, I did not mean to do that. And so let me know if you're interested in there. Let me know if I'm going to send you the gifts, and if you just let me know that, or if you could please open up my gifts when I send them, that can help advance the friendship. I do remove friends after a while if they are not advancing the friendship, just because I've got limited space, not tons of time to do it. So please please open up my gifts. Happy to send them out on a daily basis. And you can always tell if you've interacted with somebody if you look at their username and they've got a blue glow. So if you see you've got blue glows around these, but this Loki one, there's no glow around it. So if the blue glow says that you have interacted with somebody for that day. So if I sent you a gift today and you opened it up, it'd be a waste of a gift because then you wouldn't be able to do that. Hey Jeremiah, thanks for popping in. What I'm looking for is if you're looking for doing remote raids or why you want to add me, and if you are looking to do raids, do you have remote raid pass? We do legit play here, and only, and so happy to add people up if they're going to do remote raid. I'll invite you to the raids that I'm doing right now, mainly doing Blacephalon raids. And I thought I was going to be ending shortly, but they keep popping up a little more. Probably have another 2 or 3 Blacephalon raids before I'm going to be calling it a day. And so if you're here for that, I want to know what your in-game name is, and then I'll be able to add you up. So Jeremiah, please post your in-game name. If for some reason I don't read it out because YouTube sometimes blocks stuff, you could either break it up into 2 or 3 messages, or you could just post the first 3, 5, 6, 7 letters of your in-game name. So what is your in-game name? And I'd be able to add you up. I do have a Blacephalon raid. I'll wait for a couple minutes for you to do that. But what is your in-game name? And Sage's in-game name apparently is Need More Coffee. All right, I'm over here at this raid. I'm gonna get ready to start it, heal up a little bit. So I'll post my code after Jeremiah, after you tell me what your in-game name is. I don't see you posting your in-game name yet. So if you post your in-game name, then Nightbot will post my code. So what is your in-game name? And then I'll post up my code. So I want to make sure, because when I post my code, I usually get a lot of people making requests to add me, but I don't get a lot of people doing it. All right, this raid is going on. I'm jumping in. I got a remote raid I'm helping a friend out with. Thanks for the reminder, Javi. All right, Jerry 2012, awesome, thank you very much. I know I said it incorrectly, but it's Jerry. My trainer, Nightbot, is going to post my code. Please send me an invite, and please, add me as a friend. Send me an invite, and then I'll be able to get you in this next raid right after I do this remote raid that I'm doing right now, helping a friend out. Reviving. If any other people here want me to add them as a friend, the only person I'm going to accept right now is Jerry. So if you send me a friend request, I will not accept that friend request because nobody else here has posted their in-game name. All right, so there was somebody here who asked a question. Hey, I'm kind of new to Pokemon Go. Would you be able to tell me where to get a raid passes? So the best thing you can do is to earn coins. So soft swing. What you want to do is you want to earn coins. And you earn coins by leaving Pokemon in gyms. And you can earn up to 50 coins a day. And so after 4 days, you'll have enough to get a remote raid pass. And after 3 days, if people kick you out of the gym, you'll be able to get enough coins for that. Yo, Wicked, thanks for jumping in. So thank you, Jeremiah. I will accept the friend request today. Wicked is one of my local friends here. He is attempting to become a community ambassador if Niantic ever gets their act together there. So appreciate that, Wicked. So, yep. All right. Thank you very much, Rano. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Raj. Appreciate it. All right, and so there's a question up here from where'd it go? Where did that question go? I was answering the question for soft swing. So soft swing, you can earn coins from that. Also, there's a lot of sometimes you can buy some in game, a lot of different adventures and things like that you can do in game. And I think this is the floor, or it's one off the floor. Lovely. So I'll add you up, Jerry. Blue, nope. I've already got 2 of these, so I think I've already gotten my luck out of the 2 blue ones that I've got. I've got one lucky one that's been traded to me, so these are going to be ones to trade away. So yeah, I think this is the floor. Actually, let me double check here. I'm going to check on my other phone. What's the floor? Cephalons. Oh no, I'm pretty far off. It's 1797. I thought this was the floor, but I was wrong. All right. Raj is leveling up. Raj, you're leveling up. If you look at the card, that is. But good. I appreciate that, Raj. Come on, let's do this one here. Raj just bought a typing card. Hopefully it'll help him out. One you can put in your wallet. I've been talking to him about it, that he should make his own. All right, let's find another raid to get to. I'm not happy. I'm seeing Genesec raids. Where else? Come on, give me another one here. Oh boy, I got one more raid of this to do. All right, 8 minutes time left on it, and how long is it going to take me to get there? Come on, GPS. Oh boy, I gotta move. It's gonna be tight. me double check and see if that's the only one in the area, but I'm going to start driving to this one while I'm catching that, because I've done all the ones that are right nearby me. Let me zoom out a little bit. There's 14 minutes left on that one. Score Bunny is in raids. That is hilarious. To that one. Let's see, is that any closer? Yeah, I've got one more to get to. All right, I got one more I can go to. That I'm gonna have minutes left when I get there, like a minute left. Sorry guys, I'm not looking at the chat. Jerry, I'm going to accept your friend request. And, all right. Let's get the chat. Let's get the video caught up. Make sure I'm in the right place. Good. All right, that looks good. Let's go to the live chat. You just caught a UL rank 2 Mareep. Let's see, is that any good? I know his rank 2 is good, but is it useful there? All right, I have one more of these Blacephalon raids going. Just double check the time this raid that I'm going to ends. I'm going to get to it with a minute to spare. So it looks like I'm getting one more Blacephalon raid going. I got 6 minutes till I get there. If anybody here who, I'm not accepting any more friend requests at this point, but if anyone wants to, who's on my friends list, wants to get a Blacephalon invite, and you're not 2 hearts, I want you to type in your in-game name. The first few letters of it is fine. That'll let me know who to invite. So one last Blacephalon raid here, folks. Sorry guys, I want to concentrate on driving right now. I'll glance at the chat when I can. Give me a moment. You have like 3,200 coins for Kiram Raid Day. So you should be looking for a box. So I'll give you a little tip on how I figure out if a box is worthwhile. So if you come into the shop and you see for passes, you go down here and you see how much the 3 passes are. So 3 passes are 250 coins. And if you do the math, if I take 250 coins and divide it out by the 3 passes, it's 83 coins a pass. So if I come in and find a box, let's just say if there's a box in here that's got some remote raids, it doesn't look like that, raid passes. As long as the coins for the amount of coins per raid pass in that box are better than 83 coins, then it's a worthwhile box to buy. Why would you buy a box that's got coins? That's the value is worse than what you can get. Yes, how dare I be safe? Thank you very much. So Thai, Alaskan Wolf, that's what I'm talking about, is that. So do that simple math. It's 83 coins per raid pass if you bought the 3 of them in there. So if you have a box in the store that is at least that value, then that's something for you to to consider buying if you've got the coins for it. I can't believe Score Bunny's in raids. I gotta do one. I know that's not Score Bunny, but I like to work on that metal. For anybody who wants to do more raids, I'm going to be ending shortly, but there's some content creators on here. Raj, he's been chatting in here. Ace, I don't know if he's still in here, and Sage, who invites people. You've got to be on their friends list, but you guys can. They'll invite people. Some of them you got to become members. So definitely, I love all the hearts that I'm getting. Thank you guys so much. I see those popping up. So what I highly recommend you guys do is to start adding in people, start subscribing to their channels. Sorry about that, and definitely subscribe up to those guys' channels. They'll be able to help you get some raids in and stuff like that. So happy to do it. I see all those hearts there. So easiest way to do it is to tap on their names and then tap on their names or their pictures. They're the ones that are in blue, and then you'll be able to go into their channels and subscribe up to their channels. All right, so your question was, yeah, if you can stack more than 3 at a time, then why would you do that? Yeah. So you can, I think with regular green passes, you can buy more than 3 at a time. The remote raid passes, you can only have, you can actually get up to 5, but you can only buy them if you've got at least 2 at the most in there. So I got 2 minutes till this next raid. It is going to be a quick start. I'm not going to have time to add anyone. Hey, you guys. So one thing I like to do is when I come into people's chats, I don't like to be super demanding. I like to be pretty nice and just say, hey, how's it going? I'm looking to do some raids. Is there a way that I can jump in those raids? So I'm very happy to add you guys in for raids. Normally, I'm ending my raids very shortly for today, so I'm not going to be adding anyone new, but if you guys come into people's chats and instead of demanding their trainer code, if you come in and ask very nicely about it, it's more likely to get it. But honestly, this is my last raid for the day. I've got one more Blacephalon raid, and this is going to be my last one that I'm doing. So, oh, you can't click on people's usernames if you're not a mod? I did not realize that. That's good to know. But we can definitely post ways to get in. So here's Sage. Raj Gotcha is another one to get to do. Unfortunately, I don't have a command yet for Raj. I'm going to have to set that up. And Ace is another one. And these are guys that you should subscribe up to. So I'm not adding any more people at this point since this is my last raid for the day. Let's see, where can I park? Let me go down here and just stop right over here. Yes, I can reach this raid. So, sorry guys, I'm not able to watch the chat very much. All right, I appreciate you guys. Unfortunately, because this is my last raid, I cannot add any more people at this point. As you see, I've got a minute left. I don't want to delay this one anymore because we don't have many other people left here to do it. I got you, Jerry, since you're already in here. Ruma said he's not doing anymore. I'm inviting you guys there. Anybody who's 2 hearts with my account is welcome to snipe in. Please do so. But there's no more of this kind of raid for the day, unfortunately. For me, I live in the New York City time zone. And Poke Gaming, I assume that you guys want my name, yep. No, legit did wave hello. Yep, I appreciate you guys asking. Unfortunately, I did not have enough time to add more people before this raid started. So I am going to, if you guys are already on my friends list, I can add you. Unfortunately, I can't add people. I don't think you're on my friends list. Also, Bug. Nope, you guys are not on my friends list already. Unfortunately, I cannot add people. This raid is going to time out in the middle of this. Hey, Ash King, I'm not doing fights right now. I know you sent a friend request, but you did not, I don't know if you gave me your in-game name soon enough for it. I apologize. I would have liked to add more people, but we don't have enough time to get people in. And this raid definitely is going to be done. And we had 1 minute and 40 seconds left. I understand you sent the friend request, but I can't add people once the raid starts. And I did not have enough time to add people before this raid. And next time you come in, start off with just saying hello. And don't start off with trainer code and stuff like that. So, Psycho Luck, very good. Thank you very much. Let's take care of this raid, and I don't think I have any more raids in the area. I appreciate that. Wow, Ty's giving me some dang good luck there today. Not bad. So for those who don't know, when you do shiny luck, it's just a random number between 1 and 100. Hey, Pocket John, I saw you pop into a raid earlier. I'm going to be hitting you up for some raids later. So Pocket John's another creator on here. And so if you guys are looking to raid, especially these, my time zone is done. Pocket John, I don't know if you're doing any before they go away. Looks like they go away at, they stop spawning at 10 a.m. So you've got, but I'm still getting them as late as 11:30 my time. So happy New Year to you, Pocket John, and everyone else. I don't know if if you have any more of these raids, but let's see, you're 3 hours behind me. So you probably have about 3 hours more of these raids available. I got up early and started doing these at 7 a.m. my time just to help people out and get some people in, and also to get some more done myself. So I've got 8 more remotes to do myself. And then this is my last one that as far as I know, the last one in the area. Yeah, Pocket John is amazing. I try to emulate him in a lot of what I'm doing here, and a lot of the other guys. Try to take the best of what everyone does here. So got a lot of people jumping in there. Bahimani, I appreciate you. If there's any more of these in the area, I don't know if there is, but let me get to catching this one, and I'll check while I'm catching this. So give me a moment there. Yes, Pocket John, can't hurt to send RSVPs. I appreciate it. I'm going to be looking out for those till I use them up, and I'll send them out to other people. All right. Let me just check while I'm doing this. I'm checking on my other phone. I have a phone that's got my chat going on it. By the way, everything we do here is legit play. No spoofing, nothing like that. So I'm driving around my area trying to find these raids. I live about 30-45 minutes outside of New York City, and in the New Jersey area. And I'm not seeing any more of these raids here. Let me do some filtering and just double check. Let's get rid of all these raids here. Let's see if there's any more. Yeah, there are no more Blacephalon raids in my area. I see one that I can't make it, and it's expiring in a minute and a half. So I don't see any Blacephalon raids at all nearby that I have any time left on. I'm surprised they lasted this long, honestly. I thought they'd be done about an hour ago. Airbnb is booked. Yep, we're all headed out to LA. Yeah, got a nice contingent in here. I found a good time slot today before everyone is doing it, and appreciate everyone just popping in here even for a minute. And very happy that we hit 500 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for getting us there. Started this channel about 3 months ago. Did not expect it to grow this fast and this nicely, so thank you all for doing it. This channel is useless without our friends and our subscribers and stuff like that. So yeah, looking forward to Chicago also, things like that. So super appreciative of everyone's liking stuff and like helping us out and getting us growing. So very much nice, very good. And for those who don't know, I am purposely missing excellent throws. I've got 9 excellent throws till I get to level 79, and I don't want to waste. I want the last thing I do is excellent throws, and I'm going to get some more. Then I'm going to finish up some of my battles, and then I'll be able to do this. So this is not a very good one. So once I get this caught or not, I'm moving on. Jonathan face. I'm a Jonathan. I know, there's another John. Both Pocket John and I share a name. All right, one more great throw for this guy, and then if it's okay if I didn't catch it. Yeah, I caught it. So Los Angeles is where in February we're going to have the Go Tour for it. So that's the next Go Tour is in LA. All right. Okay. I want to get out of here. I'm actually on the edge of a cemetery. Not a huge fan of that. This the field next to me is a cemetery. If you guys see this on the map here, that whole field there is a big cemetery. I want the Stardust, so that's why I'm catching this guy here. For those who don't know, there are certain Pokemon that get extra Stardust, and this is one of those. And doesn't want to get caught today. You know what? We're switching to an Ultra Ball. I don't feel like taking any more time trying to catch him, but I do want the extra Stardust. So he gives, I think, 750 Stardust. Yep, 750. And so most Pokemon are 150 Stardust. So if I caught any of these, I could tell you they're all 150 Stardust. There's certain ones that are boosted. I'm also pretty low on bag space. So, yep. I'll do a Drampa or two if anyone wants to jump into a Drampa max battle. I'll be doing that on my way home. I'm much later than I thought. Honestly, thought I was going to be done by 11 o'clock. I mean by 10:30, so about an hour ago. But I'm kind of close to home. All right, so you wanted to do that. So what's your in-game name again? Let's see. You're Bugter and Pradumaya. I think that's you. Good. I'll happy to do that. So I will do. I'll find on my way there. Oh, I see a Drampa right over there. So I'll head over to that Drampa now, and we'll go ahead and do it. I've got to not look at chat right now because I cannot see at all if I'm going to get in a car accident. There's a big truck blocking my view right now. Hang on a second, guys. All right, now I can go, and I'm not going to. Thank you so much. All right, this person let me in. All right, I'm going to head over to this Drampa right here. I'm going to do that one, and I'll invite you to it. If it fills up quickly, I will do this more than one time. I got you though. I sent you the invite, so please join in. But if it fills up, I'll do it with you. Jump out the last second, and then do it with somebody else if need be. All right. So sorry, I can now catch up with the chat. Not many people left here, but it's cool. Let's see, did you both get in? Awesome, very good. What's going on here? All right. Anyone else want to do that? No. Good job, Paradox. Hopefully that was on purpose. That's always very difficult. to us in here afterwards. When you stream, do you go live on Twitch and YouTube or just YouTube? Right now, just YouTube. Wicked. I can stream from my phone directly to both Twitch and YouTube. I just haven't taken the time. The problem is the chat right now. I only have one phone, and I think there is a way that I can combine the chat so I can see both chats simultaneously. But the problem is right now the chat. I don't want to mess that up and not be able to see them both. So that's the issue there. Yep. Scroll up a little bit, see if there's any other comments I missed here. Do you need a ticket for it? Yes, you need a ticket to go to all of the in-person events. The tickets are on sale right now. I think Saturday's sold out, but Friday is still available. We're going to be going to the park on Friday and doing that. Again, anybody who's here wants to appreciate anybody liking and stuff like that. Definitely appreciate you guys all stopping in. Chicago tickets are not on sale yet, Paradox. You guys are talking about the food truck still. I mentioned if they do the Pokemon food truck, I'd sponsor it. So in LA is Go Tour is it's middle of February, Wicked, did that answer your question? So which Go Tour is it, guys? I'll link it out. It's not home. Whatever the Go Tour is, there's a Go Tour there. Yep. Those Chicago tickets, we're going to get an announcement for it. And the nice thing is, what happens, Wicked, is that the tickets go on sale kind of twice. Yeah, so it's Kalos Tour. That's right. Thank you, Pakistan. So Kalos Tour is coming up to LA. All right, 140. That means I can tap on one more, and then I can collect that. All right. The best way to collect, I found to collect max particles is you collect your 300, then you tap on four different max places and collect max particles. That should get you to having only 20 left to collect, and then you collect your 300. So you collect 300, then you collect 4 spots, and then you collect 300 again. So it's a pretty easy way to do it. So start the day off collecting your 300, and then you end your day collecting the 300. No, I guess I can't go. Light's changing. I'm going to wait for the light to change. There we go. Not going too far to not lose this raid, hopefully. Hey, Dark, thanks for helping me out with this raid. Yep, Drampa's 400. That is correct, Wicked. I don't know, a shiny burrito, that kind of sounds a little bit risque, if you ask me. Most burritos shouldn't be that shiny. And especially if it's the color of a shiny Rayquaza, it's going to be a little bit off-putting. You know, a dark brown, blackish type of color. A little much. We got a 15, 14, 12 Shadow Aerodactyl. Nice. That's an awesome one. I don't know what my best one is yet, but I have gotten a shiny Shadow Aerodactyl. I like that one. So, all right. It's actually starting to snow by me now, which I'm surprised. I am headed home. I'm about less than 10 minutes from home, so I'm going to be wrapping up soon unless I get something to do there. I really appreciate you guys all hanging out and chatting. Keeps everything going. And again, thank you guys so much for helping us get to 500 subs. That was such an amazing thing. So much appreciated. Dark and I did this together. We started about 4 or 5 months ago, and did not expect to get all this support and love from everybody. So thank you guys so much for doing this. Thanks, Magic Legacy, good friend of mine. Appreciate it, and you definitely helped us get to. You definitely helped us a bit. So we just got to. I don't know if you heard, Imagine Wayne, I'll call you. That we got to 500 subs today. And it's a big accomplishment. It's one of those things you need to do so you can get monetized. We still got some more watch hours to get put to, but happy we got this far so far. And definitely you were a large part of that. Thank you so much. So for those who don't know, the Majin Legacy is my community ambassador, and he and I and a bunch of other people have one of the largest communities in the world. We regularly get hundreds of people showing up to our events. We have had some events that have had more than 700 check-ins, almost 800 check-ins, and so it's definitely been very helpful in learning about everything, helping with him and working with him and stuff like that. So we had a great thing going there. I want to keep it going. Thanks so much. Sorry guys, I am literally doing 70 miles an hour right now. I am refusing to look at the chat. With the snow starting up over here, it's not much, but a little bit. And Wicked lives about 10 minutes from me, and so that's why I saw him post that he didn't realize it was snow and he wasn't looking outside. So now that he looked outside, he saw the snow. And I'm realizing I probably want to grab a slice of pizza before I head home. So Wayne, he likes to go. His name is Sage. He's out in the Chicago area, and I know you're talking about going out there also for GoFest. So happy to introduce you guys. Sage is going to be in the Chicago area also. Wicked, are you going to be going to Chicago, or is that something you're able to plan to head out there for the GoFest out there? Awesome, good. I'm happy you'll be able to join us. So, you know, we are talking about possibly getting Airbnb, something that I know Raj is working on. So, if that's something you're interested in, reach out to Raj. You know Raj well, so reach out to Raj and let him know that you're interested in joining up into the Airbnb, and that would be very good if you could do that. So, yep, so I don't know if Sage, if you ever saw the video, there was, they've created a new feature in Pokemon Go around GoFest. Give this a couple seconds for it to catch up. Let's just give a quick here. Nope, sounds way too loud. Should start up again. All right, come on, sound, kick in. We're not live again. There we go. All right, you guys can hear me now. Sorry, I got a phone call that interrupted everything. So I was saying here is that there's a video that Pokemon Go put out that the Majin Legacy was interviewed on. There's a feature called Campfire Campground. Sage, I'll send it to you in DM. I know you're not great at DMs, but I'll do what I can. And so the Majin Legacy had an interview on Pokemon Go's channel. And so that's that you know, because of that feature, he talked about it for a while, and plus talked all about Pokemon Go. So very nice there. So I'm going to wrap it up now, guys. I appreciate everyone stopping in and helping us get to 500, and certainly super appreciative for everybody's time and stuff like that. So nice. So and Pogo tips are showing I use that PvP Pokemon rank one. Yes, did that for you. So thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys can all hear me now. It seems like it was working. Yep, I can hear the sound coming through my speakers here. Thank you again, and don't forget to subscribe to everybody who's blue. They all have different channels. They are all amazing creators, and can't do any of this without them. I want to say thank you to your support for helping mod with the channel. So Pocket John, Sage, Raj, Kristen, who's probably not in here anymore. BG was helping for a while there. I think I said Raj already there. Dark is part of Pogo Tips. He's helped create Pogo Tips. He's, I don't know if he's still in here right now, but certainly helps. Everyone's super helpful, super nice about it. So thank you all so much. Also, donos, yes, I will start working on getting the donos set up. You're not the first person, and Dark is going to be yelling at me. So thank you all for getting us to 500, and thank you for your time today and your help. Super appreciative. And so this is Terminal, and I'm going to be signing out. And this has been Pogo Tips with Just the Tips.